Why, hello and welcome back to Layers of Fear. As you might notice here in a minute, I've deleted my old save file. So, we may have to go for all three endings today. We're not going to go for the wife and child ending last like I originally thought we would. We're going to go for the basic wife ending, which is just the one for running through the game as fast as possible, pretty much. Then we're going to go for the wife and child ending, which will have to pick up very specific things. And then we're going to go through and get all the collectibles to get the selfish ending. And I should have all the achievements, finally, for this game. I do still plan on getting Layers of Fear too, but oh my gosh, this game has been real rough. Also, there's something we have to change right now. Invert Y. Yes, please. I can't believe that was changed back. It's gonna be so hard for me to avoid picking everything up, because I just can't. I just can't do that. That was very loud. It needed to not be as loud. But the only things we really have left to actually show off is the achievement for getting all the endings, the achievement for getting the whatchamacallit. What is it? The achievement for getting the developer faces. That's all we really have to show off is those last two things. Well, those two, of course. I said all the endings, but we specifically need the wife and child painting, which will be the second painting we go for today. We're going to go straight for the one where we just get everything that we need. I'm not going to worry about the pictures. I'm not going to worry about all the extra stuff yet. We're just going to play the game and beat it. 485. I have faith in us. I believe this is something we do need, though.
The thought alone that the most beautiful piece of art doesn't have my name on it is killing me.
I can't see.
Will you marry me?
Just open the door. Just open the door. That's all we need. The wife and the wife ending is just the it's just an ending you get for beating the game. The wife and child ending, we have to do a few things specifically in order to get. And then the husband, like the selfish ending, we have to get all the collectibles, especially like the rat pictures. I think the rat pictures are the main thing for that, but I'm not sure. But so my main account does not have those achievements, and I was locked out of them due to the game glitching out and not like letting me have the final collectibles, even though it showed me as having all the final collectibles. We'll have to go and redo that. But for now, let's just run through. I think we will get taken out at least once by a wife. Actually, no, we'll just run through and see what happens. Running through should be fine. That should give us the neutral ending. At least I'm pretty sure it would. But we'll find out soon enough. We'll have the first playthrough finished in like less than an hour. Honestly. The game is pretty short. The only playthrough that's going to take us quite a bit of time is the one where you go for everything. Is there anything specific I have to do in here? I don't remember. Oh, there it goes. Things started happening at least. That looks very rotten. Hmm. Now what do? I wonder if it's actually just based on movement, this part. I honestly have no idea. Hmm. Oh? The lights are going out. We must have made it. I forgot how short the first few chapters are. I know there's 6 chapters total, but like, this is literally the end of this chapter.
First, I looked for a canvas. Not just any canvas. I had to find a knife. Not one of those bread ones. It needed to be as sharp as a razor. So I used a razor, in fact, and then carefully flayed the skin. Booze helped keep my hand steady.
I'm super hopeful that this is the week we finish Layers of Fear and Outlast. And I hope as well tomorrow that we actually make progress on Final Fantasy VIII. I'm hoping to get past the boss we're on, and I think if we get past the boss we're on, the only thing we'll really have left that'll probably cause me trouble is the final boss, hopefully. I don't think we could beat Disc 4 in one day, but if we could beat Disc 4 in one day, I'd be super happy. Because once we beat that game, we're starting, what is it? We're starting Outlast. We're starting the Outer Worlds. And I'm really excited to begin that on Tuesdays. That should be quite a bit of fun. We beat this today. Next week we'll be going back to Goemon's Great Adventure. We beat Outlast, we'll be going back to Yooka-Laylee. It'll be nice. It'll be a nice change of pace to switch 3 games up here soon. Hopefully. Ooh. I feel like the door actually started to open a little bit there for me. I don't know if anybody else felt that way, but I definitely did. Then here we go to the attic. Wait, we don't have to go to the attic, do we? Okay, we do have to go to the attic. I am going to make sure we pick up all the collectibles on the final playthrough. I will say, if we actually do get all the achievements to pop on the second playthrough, I might just save the final one for my own time, maybe. It just depends if that one achievement pops for us or not. We'll find out soon enough, though. Because like I said, and like we all know, this game is really short. I will say, it does seem like the harder games always have like the most stuff that could hold you back from completing them. Like, not that that's a bad thing or anything, because it's not. It just gives you more stuff to do, but it just, I don't know. There seems like there's something about them, for the most part. Oh, that always looks weird. Then the fan gets thrown. We're making progress. Slowly, but we're making progress. I wonder what that noise is for, actually. And again, something we have to do occasionally in this game is just kind of wait around. Wait, somebody knocked out the lights. How rude. Also, I'm catching up on videos that I need to upload, thankfully. Is the door unlocked now? Oh wait, no, it's not unlocked. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that I can't believe I've done this. I'm not gonna mention what I did, but I think what I sent somebody was funny, and they're like, "I'm gonna greet you like this from now on." I'm just imagining her doing that, and it just makes me laugh. Don't mind me. Then she pops up and she's like, "Oh, I'm going to." Did I do this right immediately? I am curious about that.
Dumpling all around, dumpling all around, dumpling.
There we go. We just gotta let this melt a little bit. Oh my gosh. There we go.
I needed a jar and a plastic tubing. I siphoned gas before. I knew how it was done. I stuck the tube in a vein and sucked on it until blood filled my mouth. Then put the tube in the jar and it just kept coming. A taste of copper haunted me the entire night. Why didn't I think of a syringe?
Oh crap, it didn't go. I thought it was gonna go while we were doing this. That's me big sads.
Dumpling all around, dumpling all around, dumpling all
Yeah,
around.
fix the room up. Oh.
Stumbling here and there, stumbling everywhere, and I must declare, I stepped right on her toes, and when she bumped my nose, I fell, and when I rose, I felt ashamed. Dumpling all around.
Now we can leave. It only took us 13 minutes to get through the first 2 chapters. I don't know why the first 2 are so short, but it's fine. Also, I kind of just wanted to listen to the music for a second, that's why I didn't really say anything. But I am very hopeful that this is going to be the day where we get everything. We're getting at least one thing that we're getting at least one achievement we're missing. I feel like I can guarantee that at least. But if we're going through all the endings, I'm curious about something. Okay, it didn't unlock for me. I just need to remember that that one list I have for all the collectibles isn't going to be 100% accurate because certain things will change. Certain things won't be the exact same. Let me look up at the ceiling for a minute. Maybe the room will change. Aha! And then I'm in the room. Easy peasy. I push the door with my force powers. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Let's go this way. I don't remember which way to go, actually. But we'll figure things out as we go. Because, I mean, it's not like we actually are looking for specific things on this playthrough. We're just going point A to point B. The phone ringing part always confused me so much in the past. But I'm glad that I feel like I actually understand it now. I don't know if we have to wait on it, but I think we do. I feel like I said, I feel like I understand it now.
Hello? Yes, speaking. What? What fire? Oh, God.
Is she... Which hospital? I'm on my way.
Alright, let's keep on moving. I'm hopeful that I don't screw anything up when we get the basic ending. Rude. She told me she also wants the basic ending, but she was being really rude about it. So I'll just go this way. Or I guess I could turn the light on. The light works. Who would have thunk it? I won't need one of my pages up after I do this. There's one thing I've always forgotten to do, no matter what playthrough it's been on. And I don't know why I always forget to do it, but I need to remember to look for the book after we get the wife ending. Because, I mean, for whatever reason, I just always missed it. It's not hard to find either. I just never got it. I don't know who else here, but could somebody, after we do the chess section, remind me to look at the couch at the top of the stairs? That is all that I need. Rip. Oh, okay. I don't remember being just the hallway immediately. I always thought that I felt like that room changed. Thank you for the light game. And I can't believe I always pass by that without realizing it was there. Oh yeah. Wait. I like the music here, even though I'm just going to abandon it. Let's just get out of here. Also, did the screen jerk for a second? I think it did, because we had a weird sound while I was going upstairs too. Alright, fine, I'll go back down. I feel like I got a chip in my throat. Just heck. That doesn't seem right. Chair, piano, are you okay? Okay, I think we fixed it. On accident. We don't have to pick that up. I think we just had to wait for the music to be done. That's a collectible that we'll get later in the game, but not at the moment. Because there's some stuff we had to pick up, and there's some things we don't have to pick up, and I think that's one of the things we don't have to pick up. That is one of the things we have to pick up. Understandable, have a nice day. I was mistaken. Oh wait, that's right. That's like a bone or something.
I needed to remove the flesh from the bone. At first, I was lost as to how, but then I sawed it off with a handsaw, boiled it, then put the bone in a mortar. I had to get one. Obviously, this was not something I'd done before. Finally, I mixed the dust with some white paint. It made for a lovely undercoat.
Alright, let's just make a run for it upstairs. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. We can do this. I think if we can get the basic ending from this, we can get the wife and child ending after. And then I think we can get the selfish ending. I'm pretty sure at least. So that's an image. I can't move. There we go. Loading screen, how dare. So, we've reached the halfway point in 21 minutes. That's not bad. Especially since I started a lot later than I wanted to. Oh. The doors are leaving. Somebody's taking all the doors away. We'll avoid messing with any of this stuff. I will say though, I can't believe I actually had to delete my save file to get this to work properly. Fingers crossed it works works perfectly. But who knows what's going to happen. I don't know if you actually had to look at the baby or not, but I did. But if we get the normal ending here in like 15-20 minutes, we'll finally see the ending shortly after, I hope, that we have never seen before. We'll do all the extra stuff after. And hopefully everything will be fine. It's raining baby heads, apparently. This is not what I wanted. There's gotta be something. Do I look at the little home here? And then do I turn around and see the painting? And then do I walk up to the painting and it melts? And then I turn around and there's a baby on the table? The baby's going to disappear in a second? Or fall over? Disappear and fall over. And then I'm going to start looking around the room. And I'm going to start slowly seeing more babies. They're going to be vibrating too. They're everywhere now. Oh. The painting's changing too. It's doing big morphs. It's like a Power Ranger over here. And then there's one baby that's like running towards me. Oh look, we're in the room with where the window was now. Oh, no we're not. Now we're there. Guys had to do a little spinneroo. That's all it took. I believe we go this way and we just go straight to the baby and we're good. I think that's all we can really do at this moment. I can't get close enough. Oh, it's actually it's actually a physical solid object. And it's telling me no. It's fine. So now we just leave, right? Yeah. We gotta go find the baby's room. We should just be beyond this door, right? Yeah. I remembered. Okay. While we do this, while I play with this thing, I'm gonna get me a little drink of water. I also forgot, are we on chapter 2 or 3? I think we're on chapter, well, not 2 or 3, 3 or 4. I think we're actually on 4. If we are, this is a lot shorter than I realized. That one heckin' baby just banging its head on the crib needs to stop. Thank you. Honestly, I'd much rather have this than the baby banging its head on the crib. Also, I'm curious as to how Layers of Fear 2 is, because I believe, like, from what little I know of Layers of Fear 2, I believe it deals with the film creator person. Of course, words are eluding me right now. I believe that's right, though. So I'm really interested to see what kind of things they will pull off with that. I guess we'll see soon enough, though. Open. Oh wait, that's right. We need to grab the that.
This was a special brush, like a horsehair brush, but different. At that point, I hesitated. Will this really work? Fuck it. I was already halfway through, and besides, it's not like I can just put it all back and forget the whole thing.
There we go. Ah. I closed the door. Is that not good enough? I was somehow actually closing the door while I was like passing out. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Yeah, I think this was actually 4 and we're already on 5, but 5 and 6 are the longest ones. If I'm not mistaken. Not that they're even that long to begin with, but still. Yeah. So we're on 5 now. So we just need to circle around this until we can get inside and then we can just go to the right. And we'll be good. Because this one's not as bad as I used to think it was. Because I used to go around and I'm like, why is this not working? But I think we go around until we actually see a door that's open. It's fine. The door will be open any second now. See? We just gotta watch the clock. It pops on us. We got this door right here. And then we just go to the next door on the right. Well, on our left, but it's to our right. I guess I kept it on the right the whole time. Don't mind me. Like, this is not bad at all. I believe we want to avoid her. Yeah, we're in a different room now. Is the rat puzzle what we're about to get? The cat, dog, rat puzzle? I don't remember the numbers. Hello, Pimp Jira. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. I don't know if I told you yet. I don't know if I posted this in the Discord or not. But I probably didn't, honestly. I need to be more active in there in general. I actually had to delete my save data to get all 3 endings. And that's what we're trying to do today, is get all 3 endings. Dog. 2, 5. Wait. 2, 5, 9. Day's been okay? You're tired? I'm glad your day's been okay at least. I get being tired though. What was it, 295 or 259? Yes, okay. But yeah, I'm glad your day's okay. I just honestly can't believe I had to delete my save file just to try to get all the endings on this. Like, to me it's insane that I even had to do that. We'll go through this door. I believe this is where we want to go. I hope I'm not mistaken. We actually should be getting close to the end of this chapter. I still don't know why that's so rude. It is really weird, but the way I had done it, apparently if you get all the collectibles, you'll constantly get the selfish ending. So I locked myself out of the wife and child ending, which is the only ending we were missing, and plus the game glitched out on me and told me I had all the collectibles, but I was one away for the achievements. On my main account at least. We had no problems on my alt, thankfully. But on my main account it's just like, no. And I had to do some stuff on my alt and some stuff on my main account. But I didn't have to do anything on my main account, but I jumped around to make it easier for me so I could get all the achievements on my main account. He'd probably sleep now, but holding out to hopefully get to bed at a normal time tonight. I get that. Sometimes that's hard though, but I completely understand that. Just try your best not to stay up too long to get your second wind. If you feel like you could get a second wind, I don't know about you, but I know from personal experiences, second winds are like the death of sleep. Just please don't do that to yourself. Rude chair. There's that bottle. I will say though, I do know that feeling of being like, this is going to be the only way for me to really fix my sleep schedule is just to stay up and try to sleep at a normal time. It's not fun though, after a while. It is really not. You've done that before? I hope that does not happen to you today. I really hope that doesn't happen to you. I think we should be good now. I will say, even if we do get all the achievements today, we're not going to be completely done with Layers of Fear until later in the year. Because even after we finish the game, finally, there is a... I can't see anything. There is a... Ooh, I'm watching that right there. I don't think I've seen this before. There's a thing that only happens on October 31st, so I have to wait till the 31st of October this year to see it. Whatever it could be. How do you like Kakarot? I loved it. Your brother came over so you didn't get to watch that? No, that's perfectly fine. I really enjoyed it. We played it for about 4.5, 5 hours. And I got to the point where Piccolo was about to train Gohan. It was really nice. At least I think it's really nice. Oh, is this actually going to open on me? What is up there? 5 hours not past the same saga? Yep, that's currently not like most DBZ games. It really isn't. But I'm perfectly fine with that. It honestly does still make me feel like a 3D version of the Legacy of Goku games, but it's using the Xenoverse combat style. What's that to say? What am I doing wrong? And yes, you did see me back up like, I do not get hit by this, but it was like, oh wait, I'm in the corner. This isn't gonna work. We're just gonna keep on moving. I'm not going to pay too much attention about other things around me. I'm just gonna go for the ending here. I think the number for this is 354. I think being the keyword.
Talk to me. Why won't you talk to me?
Keep in mind too, I always do like every side thing that I can do. Oh wait, that's still there. I need this to burn up because I know that this will show me exactly what number I need. He didn't hate the combat in Xenoverse, but wasn't into the whole way the game was set up. So you think you like Kakarot? I get that. I always bring that up though because I know there's a lot of people that don't particularly care for the Kakarot, or not Kakarot, the Xenoverse gameplay. And it's just like, if you didn't care for the Xenoverse gameplay, you're probably not going to enjoy this. I didn't hate it, but it wasn't my favorite. 363, okay. That's what you intend to do in the game as well? Whenever you play it, you might try for the platinum if it's not too grindy. From what I know, the achievements aren't too grindy. Like, I really don't think they are. And I think I saw something about somebody completing the game in like 30 to 40 hours or something like that. I think. It might be longer than that for all I know. Probably is longer than that. I probably misremembered the time.
You promise.
Okay, so that's upside down. 853. Five, 3. But I will say, I do know the game's got quite a bit of stuff to do in it. There's actually going to be an update soon that gives us another new sub-quest and the ability to travel through time. So that's going to be really good. I think the whole time travel thing is to go back and do sub-quests that you missed out on.
It never will.
If you ever missed them, 354. Oh. Let's see. 3, 5, 4. I have heard too, not to grind levels in the game or anything, because the game apparently consistently tries to put you about the level where you need to be. So you're usually good on the actual level system, which is really nice to hear. 50 to 60 hours. Yeah, I wouldn't do that either. I wouldn't skip the cutscenes. Like, I couldn't see myself doing that. I will say, the opening theme song, the Tedchala, I'm not going to actually do it myself, but it's apparently... I was afraid that I was going to get like a copyright strike or the VOD was going to be muted at that point. The VOD was not muted. I am very surprised.
You deserve this. All of it.
All of it. All of it. Don't mind me. But yeah, I thought for sure it was going to get muted. It did not. I actually avoided talking during it too, and it's like, no, it's fine.
I needed something to add the, how should I put it, final touches. A finger. I needed a finger. Chopped it off, easier than sawing a leg. Washed it, dried it in an oven. Fell asleep, almost burned it. Will I manage to pull this off?
Well, we'll find out in a minute. We only have one section left, and then we can do the wife and child ending, which is what I'm really excited for since I've never seen it. Oh yeah, doesn't the PS4 have like a built-in thing to stop you from streaming certain things? I know Xbox does, and they'll just like put up a screen over it like, oh, you can't see this. Like, I was worried about it, but I was like, I'm going to play this and let it play out. I'm not going to talk over it. I'm just going to let it happen and see what happens. And I was like pleasantly surprised that that did not get muted at all. I'm going to run to the wife on this one. Yep, some games are blocked completely, like the Gundam games. I also know that Castlevania Symphony of the Night is blocked on the Xbox One because Axel tried to stream it at one point and it just told him no. Also, this is a lot of noise. This is that section that people are always like, it's loud. And I'm sorry, but it's like, it's just, I feel like it's intentionally loud on that part. Oh, yeah. I can imagine that being a pain. I don't think I've ran into that. I really don't think I have. To be fair, since I'm using a capture card, I don't have to worry too much about that. Because it doesn't realize, oh, it's streaming, I guess. Like the Xbox doesn't, or I would say the PS4 if I was using that. Symphony of the Night Rondo of Blood Collection that came out in 2018 isn't blocked. Oh, really? They might have changed it then, because I remember Axel a while back tried to stream the 360 version of Symphony of the Night, and he was not allowed to. His Xbox would just be like, no. I think the collection, specifically those two games. The Anniversary Collection is on Xbox, but I don't think that's what you're talking about now. I understand. At least I'm pretty sure I understand now. Also, I think we could actually beat Layers of Fear in 50 minutes, which is insane to me. I know we're skipping everything, but still. We're not messing with that yet. I just wanted to see that for a second. The 360 version is probably still blocked. You don't think you've ever seen share features get patched? It probably is, honestly. But I would hope it's not. I wish that they wouldn't do stuff like that. I will say I've only ever beaten Symphony of the Night. I played the original Castlevania on the Wii, and it was around the time I got the original Zelda and Mega Man, and I had apparently made it to the final boss fight of the original Castlevania and just didn't beat it, and I was like, I want to try Mega Man now. And I remember telling Eisen, I was like, I made it to this point of the game, and he's like, you made it to the end of the game, and I was like, wait, what? Because it took me like only a few minutes to get there. So I didn't have any trouble until I got to that point. I say a few minutes, but I don't remember exactly how long it was. But I remember I had no trouble getting up to the very end of the game, but I apparently couldn't get past the end of the game. Castlevania Requiem is what you think the name of it is. Ah, okay. There's a collection on PS4 a year before anniversary that was Symphony of the Night and Rondo of Blood. Yeah, I think that's only PS4. But yeah, I've only ever beaten Symphony of the Night. Never any of the other ones. I 100%ed Symphony of the Night as well. I want to go back and actually play through that series, and I think if I do, I will stream that series. Because Castlevania just seems like a lot of fun. I did beat the original Mega Man. I beat the original Mega Man in one sitting. It was, some of the fights were rough, but it wasn't too bad. Then I went and played the original Zelda, and I spent a few days on that before finally beating it. I still want to stream the original Zelda at some point.
Finally, someone had to bear witness. I couldn't just look at my own work. Art and the artist needed an audience, a critical eye on things. I knew what I had to do. I gouged it, scooped it up like ice cream, felt like a butcher, a monster, but at least there was to come something beautiful from all this filth.
I will say, I have Zelda 2 as well, and I played a little bit of it, but I never beat it. I want to beat it one day. Like I said before, though, I do want to beat every single Zelda game, and I'm hoping I can do that in the future. That's right, checkerboard, just get flung up against the wall. You've beaten Super Castlevania 4, Dracula X, Rondo of Blood Symphony, and Aria of Sorrow. Aria of Sorrow is like a Symphony of the Night, isn't it? I think it is. I think I saw Proton John play that one. It's Game Boy Advance, right? If it is, and I'm like, yes, I have seen this. I do know what I'm talking about. I thought so. I haven't really done much with Castlevania or Mega Man, like I just said, but I want to play the Mega Man Legends games. I feel like those would be a lot of fun for me. Is the spin-off Mega Man game the one that's really expensive? Is that a part of the Legend series? The Misadventures of I can't remember what her name is. Yep, they do another collection of the Game Boy Advance and DS games. I wish they could just do a collection of Gonberg Goemon games and translate some of them. That's what I want more than anything. Trombone? Okay. I probably just mispronounced that name. But is that part of the Legend series? Because I want to play the Legend series like really bad, but I know that one's like super expensive. What am I looking for? Oh, there we go. And yes, it's very expensive to get a physical copy. Mega Man Legends 2 is also kind of pricey. That's a shame. But like, out of all the Mega Man games, those are the ones I want to play the most. Those seem like the most up my alley. Like I said though, I did really enjoy the original Mega Man. I know I should need to play Mega Man 2 because people are like, that's a really, really good one. But I'll get around to them at some point in the future. They're all on PSN for $6 a piece. You just want to play them one day? Really? I might have to look them up. As much as I like to get the physical copies, if they're really expensive, I might just have to do that. Oh, I thought we could actually beat the first playthrough in 50 minutes. We're close. We're going to be close, though. We're at over 50 minutes now. By like 40 seconds, but still. We're like right there. For PS3, PSP, and Vita. Ah, okay. I used to think I couldn't stream PS3 games, but somebody told me that they hooked theirs up to a HD converter, and it lets them stream that way. And I'm like, alright, that seems very easy, and I have an like an HD converter, so I should be able to do that at some point. Which will be nice, because I want to play the Jak and Daxter games, and I have them on PS3 through the collection. You got all 3 of them in a PSN sale for $240 each, so that was nice. I can imagine. Those are more like adventure-like, aren't they? Open world adventure, I think. Which, in general, I love adventure games. Even if I haven't ever really said that before. Like, I've started realizing a bit recently that those are some games that I do really like. Like, just the idea of being able to go and explore this world. It's not really necessarily an RPG. But there's, like, a lot to do and see in it. And there's, like, a lot of stuff to actually do. Don't mind me. It's like Mega Man mixed with Zelda, pretty much. I could really enjoy that. I know I could really enjoy that. Alright, let's do this. We should just have the wife ending here.
Yes, that's it. It's beautiful. Perfect. Just like I always imagined. What is this? I don't understand. No. Stop it. Please. So close. This time, I almost had it.
I will say, I also wish the Mega Man, what is it, Mavericks game got made? Or something like Secret of Mana might be a better comparison, as it doesn't have as many puzzles. Yeah, I feel like that might work better if it doesn't have a lot of puzzles. Oh boy. They all need to stop laughing at me. I don't appreciate it. Here's something we missed we never did see before. These are the developers of the game. Wait, did it start like randomly in the middle? Because we're able to go, we're going, okay. And watch, it loops all the way back around, which I would not be opposed to. Probably feels like it did loop around and I just didn't notice. I do like that this was included. Oh. Special thanks. I'm going to go all the way over here because it does not loop around. But this is something we hadn't actually seen before. I can't believe I actually missed this every single time we played this and got this ending. But this is something that I did, in fact, miss a lot of. I want to say we're actually getting close to the point where we started. Okay, so we must have actually hit it. You might have actually started there and I just didn't realize it. But I will say I know something about the mother and child ending. We had to come in here and pick something up. But I'm not sure what it would be. Meanwhile, I'm like, let me look for it now. But we'll go ahead and start the next ending here in just a second. And now we begin again. But I will say, there was that finishing touch. I don't know why that doesn't unlock for us. That's for completing a painting. And we just don't have it. I'm not touching the control stick. Come on, open. Wait, what? How do we... Oh. It begins again. There it goes, I think. Yeah, finishing touch. We got it. Okay. So, across both this account and my alt account, we're only missing one achievement now for the stream. And that one achievement that we're missing is the wife and child ending, which is what we're going to go for as soon as the credits end here. You think you're going to play Gone Game on 2 this week and see if the translation is good? I really hope it is. Is there any way you can stream that? I don't know if I'll be able to watch it live. I would like to, but I don't know if I will. If I can't, I would like to at least watch it as a VOD. Because, I mean, I love Mystical Ninja. I love the Gone Goemon series. Like, I played Mystery Goemon. I loved it. It's a hard arcade game, but I love it. I love Legend of the Mystical Ninja. I think I beat it. I'm not 100% sure if I actually beat it or not. I know I made it to the end there, too. I love Mystical Ninja starring Goemon on the N64. I've beaten it so many times. It's what introduced me to the series. And I love Goemon's Great Adventure. I've played and beat that multiple times as well as getting all the costumes in it, which takes a lot of grinding. I have not played Mystical Ninja starring Goemon on the Game Boy, though, and I really want to. And I know that game is different than the N64 game by a lot. I know it's like a Zelda-like game. But that's like all I really know about it. Also, I cannot believe that we're almost done with Layers of Fear. I can't believe I finally got that one achievement. But we have we have 2 endings left to get. Not this week, most likely, but you've beaten the game before. You like Japanese, so you would have no problem. You'd have no problem doing it again on stream in the future. Okay, I'd like to see it. Okay, so we did actually get all the notes on this account, we got all the notes on this account, but we're gonna get them all again just because of the one ending, just in case. Don't look back. I'll look at the progress for the achievements once we get to the main menu. Do we go to finish it? Or what? Oh! Oh! This might actually count. Oh my gosh, this might actually count. New game. We're going for the wife and child ending. I have I have notes here on what to exactly do in each chapter. So for the wife and child ending, since we don't have any of the collectibles, we should be fine in getting. But we need to focus on grabbing everything and, well, anything and everything that applies to our wife and child, because that is what's going to give us this ending, because we're showing that we care about them a lot by looking for mementos and things that make the main character think about them. But for whatever reason, if you have all the rat paintings, it's just like, no, you only care about yourself. But the notes here for prologue: run upstairs, grab the key, get out, back downstairs, and start the game. Like, okay, that's gonna be really easy. I can do this. It's fine. I'm not gonna go in there even though the door is open. I don't know why it's open. She found out about the translation because of some people you saw whining about how they translated the title, and you were thinking, why didn't they hacking do it then? And then you found one. You found the translation, and I'm just like, why couldn't it be an official translation? Not saying that a fan translation will be bad. A fan translation can be pretty spot on or even perfect. But like, I'm just the kind of person that's like, I want the actual thing. Because I'm a hack. I just want Mystical Ninja. Chapter 1, we're only looking for a hairbrush on this windowsill. That's all we're looking for on this. Which shouldn't be too hard for us to find. I think I know exactly where it is. I think it's literally after this room. 548. Okay, so we do have to do this. 5, 4, 8.
The thought alone that the most
Oh yeah, I don't remember if I
beautiful
mentioned
piece of art
this.
doesn't
I think
have
I started
a name
to, and I don't remember if I did.
So
When we were talking about Mega Man, I wish that they would have actually completed the, I think it was Maverick Hunter is what it was called, or something. The Mega Man game that was going to be like Metroid Prime. I hope I'm good. I hope I didn't just mess up real bad. Because I just ran through there. And yeah, I'm just avoiding the picture back there. I was curious if it'd actually get closer or not. Where to? Where go? Is this right? Just hit the wall right there. We haven't seen the windowsill with the hairbrush, but I think it's like literally right at the end. It's like kind of like, did that look like a person made out of books? I don't think I ever actually fully looked at it before. Like, I always come at it from the side almost. Hairbrush on the windowsill.
Hello. It's about time for us to talk, don't you think? I mean, I've seen you in my house so many times, and yet I could never find the courage to face you directly. Not until now.
Am I the only one that, like, I don't think I'm the only one that feels like it could have been good, but, like, it'd been really interesting to see a first-person Mega Man game, in my opinion. And just see how that would play out. Also, we're literally done with Chapter 1. Right now, we just gotta play it like normal, like we did before. Also, serious question. If the achievement does pop, should I continue playing and get the rest of the achievements even though I'd already gotten them on stream and complete the game on my own main account, or should I just do that off stream? You would have been down for trying it? They ended up calling Mega Man X Remake Mega Man Maverick Hunter X later on. Wait, really? I didn't know about that. But, like, y'all had already seen me go for the selfish ending, and y'all had already seen me get all the collectibles. So it's like, should I just do that again? Or just be like, whatever, I'm just going to play through it after stream and just get it?
First, I looked for a canvas. Not just any canvas. I had to find a knife. Not one of those bread ones. It needed to be as sharp as a razor. So I used a razor, in fact, and then carefully flayed the skin. Booze helped keep my hand steady.
I feel like I might have actually heard of that, actually. It's up to you, but you're good either way. We'll see what time it is whenever I do get this. If it does pop the achievement. You remember when people first said first-person Metroid would suck, and we saw how that turned out? I love first-person Metroid. I love the idea of a first-person shooter that's like a Metroid-style game in general. I still prefer 2D Metroid, though. That's just me. I know everybody's favorite is like Super Metroid, but I don't know what it is about Fusion that I really like. But Fusion's just like... Fusion and Super Metroid are like neck and neck for me. I can't even words right now. I wish I still had Metroid Fusion. Oh my gosh, I love that game so much. I also wish we could get a continuation of Metroid after Fusion. I don't know if we'll ever get that, though. Like an actual Metroid 5. Fusion and Super are both fantastic games. I love both of them. Super Metroid's my first experience with Metroid, thankfully. I say thankfully because it is one of the best.
Why did you stop? That tune was perfect. Honey, please, just a little longer. At least until I finish painting this one part. Oh, don't make me beg.
I never owned Zero Mission. I've never actually beaten the original Metroid. I don't even own the original Metroid. I played Zero Mission, though, on my nephew's Game Boy Advance because he had it. And it was really good. The only thing I really played of it, though, was the post-game... Not post-game, the, like, brand new content that was in the remake. I would love to sit down and play that full game, though. I do know there's, like, new content throughout the game, but the only part that I really played in it was the Zero Suit Samus section. Here's the thing, I would love to actually play both of them back to back. I would love to actually play the original Metroid on stream, get all the different endings, because I know there's multiple endings in that, and 100% it, and then go straight to Zero Mission and just see the differences. I'd like to do the same thing with Metroid 2 as well, because I know that remake is supposedly really good. I don't have the remake for 2 yet either. I need to pick it up. But just in general, I love Metroid. I haven't played all of them, obviously. I played Super Metroid, I played Metroid 4, Prime, or Metroid 4, Metroid Fusion, Prime 1, 2, and 3, and that's it. That's all I played in that series. I greatly prefer the 2D games over the 3D though. Even though the 3D games are still fantastic. There's also a fan remake of 2 that you've heard is really good. Isn't the fan remake like at sprite work still? Doesn't it look like Metroid Zero Mission but better? Or am I thinking of something else? Serious question, do you think since they remade Metroid and Metroid 2, do you think they would ever attempt to remake Metroid or Super Metroid? Because I feel like they could very well do that, but I don't know if they would want to touch that game. Because I feel like if you mess up Super Metroid at all, people are going to be upset. You think it reuses a lot of assets from Zero Mission? Okay, that makes sense. I've never seen one that looked like Zero Mission a lot. But back to what I was saying, I honestly think that if Nintendo or anybody tried to do anything with Super Metroid as a remake, if they even mess up one slight thing, I think people would eat them alive. Because people love Super Metroid. I could see people being very upset about that.
Honey, what in the world are you doing? What did the doctor say about straining yourself? Leave that thing alone. It's not going anywhere.
Like, I've started looking at the next chapter. While this music plays, I want to look at it a bit more. Probably not worth the risk to remake Super Metroid. But so you agree with me on that, right? Because like I feel almost the same. I feel like it and Link to the Past are games that they probably shouldn't mess with, because there'd be a lot of upset people if you even changed one thing and it was worse, because of how much people care about those.
I needed a jar and a plastic tubing. I siphoned gas before. I knew how it was done. I stuck the tube in a vein and sucked on it till blood filled my mouth. Then put the tube in the jar and it just kept coming. The taste of copper haunted me the entire night. Why didn't I think of a syringe?
Let's see. Chapter 3. Rain that appears behind you after looking at it through a window has a calendar in the top left drawer. Turn on lamp in the next room. Okay, that seems really weird, but alright. But yeah, if they mess it up, the publicity would be really bad. And even if it's perfect, Metroid games just don't sell very well compared to Zelda, Mario, Smash, etc. Yeah, that is a huge shame though, because the Metroid series, in my opinion, is one of Nintendo's better properties. Or like, it's one of Nintendo's better series, in my opinion. And it just does not get a lot of attention. Like, it at least does still get games, unlike other series that Nintendo has, like F-Zero, Earthbound. But I feel like I don't fault them for not doing Earthbound or Mother as much, because the main guy behind that has said multiple times he had no plans on doing more. Which, if he has no plans on doing more, I don't blame them for being like, no, we won't do any more. If they would actually come out and say something like that about F-Zero or something, I'd be fine with that. I'd be more fine with it than there's nothing we could do with it to change it. because they've said that in the past. They've said before, we can't. They've said we can't innovate on F-Zero. There's no point in us doing this. June, don't forget. Turn on lamp in the next room. You've not played any of them other games? Maybe there's something else you should get on this year? I've heard so many good things about Mother and I've never played it. I want to. I would honestly be happy with that too. F-Zero GX is fantastic. I don't know what everybody's favorite F-Zero is. Like the not like everybody here, but like most of the people in the world, like what's their favorite F-Zero? But I don't actually have to say GX is my personal favorite. And I'd love to play an HD version of that with online gameplay. Let's see. Turn on lamp in the next room. Library room. Turn on lamp in the corner next to the small table with the tobacco pile. And pile on it and push ladder to get keyed and lock the upstairs door. Okay. We can do that. F-Zero is honestly one of my favorite games too from Nintendo. I love racing games, but I'm not the best at F-Zero. But I would love more F-Zero. Turn the lamp in the corner next to the small table. I'll turn on both of these lamps. Let's see. Push the ladder to get key. You're not great at them either. Like, I love racing games in general, but the style of racing game F-Zero is, I am not good with it. But I do really love it. Okay. So we need to go in here. It just says unlock the door. It doesn't say anything else, but I'm going to go inside just in case. Oh, geez. Door, please. Watch, this door's actually locked. Hold on, I'm going to go back to the menu and try this again. And see what happens. You know, you like GX, you never really beat it. Did you beat it on any difficulty, or was it like you couldn't beat it on the hardest difficulty? Because I did the adventure mode stuff, or the story mode stuff, and the farthest I got was, what was it? The farthest I got was... What is it? Oh yeah, the farthest I got on the hardest difficulty was the, there was a 7-second race you had to do where you're just going straight through a tunnel and you had to hit boost pads to get out before it exploded with Jodie Summer. And I just couldn't do that on the hardest difficulty. It absolutely destroyed me. I think that was like halfway through the game, but I tried that so many times, just trying to beat it on the hardest setting. You think you beat it on the easiest one, but it's hard. It's too hard to remember. I get that. Okay, so we did need to open this. What was the point in unlocking this door? I don't understand that. Okay. Basement staircase, turn on the lights. It's so weird that certain things like just turning on the light are what we need to do. I really hope this gets us the ending that we're looking for. Also, it sounded like the thunder went backwards for a second there. It's maybe the easiest one, but it's hard to remember. I want to play it again. I want to play F-Zero again.
Hello? Yes, speaking. What? What fire? Oh, God. Is she... Which hospital? I'm on my way.
You got to try F-Zero AX a few years ago. Oh, they didn't play it for too long because you're a big dude and it wasn't comfortable to sit in. I am jealous. I want to play that game so bad. I want to experience that. I also wish that Nintendo would do more with F-Zero. I'm embracing the wife here. It doesn't say to, but it doesn't say avoid her. I'm just going to. I do really wish, though, that they would do something similar with Star Fox, like they did with 64, without trying to remake it. It is a series that I wish got more love from Nintendo. Like, you can tell they want to do something with it, but they can't really figure out exactly what would work with it. They have it at Galloping Ghost, which is a great place if you ever heard of it. I've never heard of that place. But Star Fox, honestly, if they could just do more games like Star Fox 64, but like being new instead of it being mostly the same, like level design and everything, I would love it. Just give me Star Fox 64 too. I'll be happy. New levels, that's all I want. I feel like I'm crazy for even saying that, but it's true. That's like what I want. Come on. Imagine, I will say this, I would be happy if they actually gave us a Star Fox 64 remake, like straight up like the Nintendo 3DS version, but with even better graphics, and online co-op. I feel like that would really, I don't know if that would really work on that, but I would love it if they could actually somehow do that. I would be all over that. Okay, we got the light on. We should be good now. This is the largest arcade in the US with over 700 machines. And set to replay, $20 for a whole day to get in. Ooh. That sounds awesome, actually. Chapter 4 has got a lot of details in it. They have extremely rare arcade games like Silent Hill, Metal Gear Solid, etc. I didn't even know that those had arcade games. Well, I knew they had pachinko machines, but I don't know if that's what you mean. Dead on the Floor from Fire Horse Room. Birthday Hat on Teddy Bear. There's a lot of stuff we gotta do. Because, like, chapter 4 it says, there's Note on the Floor from the Fire Horse Room. Birthday Hat on Teddy Bear. Kid Shoes in Bow Room. Break Mirror in the Vanity Room. Checkers Puzzle. Out of Apple's Note in the top right drawer under the Beating Heart on Wall. Feed Fake Cat with fruit on the same table. Walk under Chair's Death. Open Cupboard in Floating Crayon Room. Doll Hallway near the end. Look through the window on the right at Carousel outside. Pick up perfume on windowsill. Look at creepy kid's picture in Pool of Blood door / room right after perfume. Kids room interact with Jack in the Box and picture in the same dresser. You have Silent Hill as a non-rail shooter, i.e. House of the Dead, really, / Time Crisis. Metal Gear Solid, you had no idea what the heck you were doing because it's Japanese, so you don't understand it. Ah, that's a shame.
I needed to remove the flesh from the bone. At first, I was lost as to how, but then I sawed it off with a handsaw, boiled it, then put the bone in a mortar. I had to get one. Obviously, this was not something I'd done before. Finally, I mixed the dust with some white paint. It made for a lovely undercoat.
Send it to me on Discord. I don't have it set up for people and post links in here. Because you never know what people are going to post. Now, let's see. I'm really hoping we can get this. Oh geez, I died at that one spot. I hope that doesn't count. Ugh. I really hope that doesn't count. We might have to do another playthrough of this. But we'll see what happens. Down on the floor in the fire horse room. Which should be this very first room right here. That door's locked. Drunk. Selfish. Delirious. The trees are starting to look like they're on fire. No. If I step right here, it happens, right? Yeah.
No, that's not right. Try again. Don't give me that look. What do we do when we fail? We start over. You're better than this. Now sit down, and this time, let's make it perfect.
I really don't like him. I really don't like the way he treats Sam. I don't like the way he does things that for him.
Hey, what is that? Wait, what day is it? It's Sunday? You mean oh, well, why didn't you come and get me? God damn it! You know how I get when I'm caught up in my work.
I'm glad that they get a lot of business then, if that's the case, from all these YouTubers and people like showing the place. Because I mean, it's always nice to have a place like that where you could go. I wish we had something like that around here. I really do.
Sweet Jesus! Did you just buy half of the department store? Honey, you don't even know yet if it's gonna be a boy or a girl.
Bye, baby. Okay. We gotta break this mirror. I'm not gonna worry about getting the picture. But let's see. It says break the mirror in the vanity room. It doesn't say anything about you grabbing that. I think there's one. Hold on, I'll go down in order. There's a panda book. Usually about 45 minutes to an hour away from you, depending on traffic. So you usually go once or twice a year. I get that. Oh, okay.
You beat me again. Sometimes I wonder why I even bother. Good thing we didn't bet on it. What? What's so funny?
How much is the year membership? We're running out of apples. But yeah, so that one's out of Apple's note on the right drawer. Okay, so we got that. Feed fake cat with fruit on same table. I don't see the cat, but I think we did it. That's so weird hearing just a cat over here. Oh. Hi, little buddy. How you doing? You don't remember the only daily pass costs on the site? They only show you the daily pass, okay. So walk under chair's death okay, walk under chair's death. I wonder if this is the chairs it's talking about. Let's see. Open cupboard in floating crayon room. They're open 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. though. Even a holiday, so the owner must live there. Okay. That's really awesome though. I would love to be able to go to a place like that if I could. Floating crayon room. Hold on. Open cupboard in floating crayon room. I'm just gonna like look around. Rude. That painting changed on me. Hold on. Floating crayon room, doll hallway near the end. Locked through window on the right. Here. I look through, okay. Doll hallway. Gotta remember that doll hallway. These crayons aren't floating. I'm just gonna open these. Oh, this is a floating crayon room, okay. I run through these so fast I didn't realize it. It's no noise, don't know how far away that is for you. Pretty far away. That is honestly pretty heckin' far away from me. Well, let's see. Doll hallway. Near the end, look through window on the right at carousel outside. I'm like legit worried if we're gonna get this or not, because I did a few things that were not on the list because I didn't realize. Oh, near the doll hallway, or near the end of the doll hallway, got it. I do like that little snow globe. Oh look, here we go again. Well, let's see. Doll hallway near the end, look through window on right outside the carousel. Pick up perfume on windowsill. So we're almost done with this chapter. We're getting there slowly. I will say I might actually just do the other part off stream, since we have already done it and I can use a video guide to do it easier. What? I got teleported. Okay, that's fine. Of all the games you're most glad to play, Sega Sonic the Hedgehog was for the first time you went. I always wanted to play it since you first knew of it. I heard about that sometime last year. Also, is that a carousel? I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. I think that is a carousel. It's not a game you can emulate because of the controls of the trackball. Oh yeah. Also, it has to be a carousel because it's the only one that was to the right of us. Let's see, we gotta pick up perfume on the windowsill and look at creepy kid's picture in pool of blood. Door / room right after perfume. Okay. Oh geez. Oh, I just put the thing back in place. I don't know how to feel about this at all. Okay, so window sill perfume.
I had the most beautiful dream last night. I dreamt he came to me, embraced me, loved me, as he once did. But we both know that while I dreamed my silly little dream, it was you he really lusted for.
One day I'll be able to get the good ending in it. Wait, does Sega Sonic have multiple endings? Alright, so I'm pretty sure that's it. Look at the creepy kid's picture in full of blood door / room right after. Yeah, that has to be it, right? And then the next one is in the kid's room. Interact with the Jack in the Box and picture in same dresser. So that should just be right through here. We gotta interact with the picture here too. You only have one chance to escape the last level as it's exploding, or you get that in and go, ooh. Ooh. I could, I don't know. I feel like I would lose the first few times. Okay, so we did interact with all that. Which isn't really an ending, just a different game over screen. Oh. That doesn't seem good. I hope you're able to beat it, though. I'm sure you'll be able to beat it at some point. I'm trying to think. There was something I was going to say, and I completely forgot it was, but it dealt with, like, arcade games and stuff. Why am I getting a call from New Jersey? Excuse me? Okay, let's see, chapter 5. Die in flashing lights, wife hallway, with item on the floor next to the candle. Do not pick up the item. Don't look back, jump scare death. Quite a few things here. Did Zenny Gundam get your number? I would hope not. It had somebody's name on there. It was not Zenny Gundams, I wouldn't think. But let's see. Pull chain 3 times, hold up mirror on windowsill. Go in other blood pool room right after. Go into room with wife and floor right after. Well, after that. Exit and then go back inside to get that death. Phone numbers in order: 363, 853, and 354. Okay, there's a few things here.
This was a special brush, like a horsehair brush, but different. At that point, I hesitated. Will this really
He didn't
work?
dox him, by the way. He just said himself and put YouTube
I
videos.
was
He's from
already
Jersey.
halfway through, and besides, it's not like I can just put it all back and forget the whole thing.
I want to try this. I've never done this before. Open, close. Oh, I was kind of hoping. Oh, that still takes you down. Okay. I was hoping the room would stay the color it was. I was wanting to look around in the room like that. So we have 2 chapters left. What are the chances we do have the wife and child ending for the first time ever? I'm hoping we have it. If we have it, we've finally finished this game. And that means next week we'll continue Goemon's Great Adventure for the first time since September. Die in the flashing lights, wife hallway, with item on the floor next to the candle. Do not pick up the item. Seems like there's a lot of dying near the end here. At least that's the way it seems. Door. Door. There you are. I will say, I'm glad I do know this game a little bit at least, because like I know some of these instances, like I can just be like, okay, this is going to happen here, this is going to happen there. But it's still like really, there's like a lot of stuff that I feel like we haven't seen just because of how the game is set up to where it can change so much based on each like little interaction with things. This is where we die at. We gotta go give our wife a hug. See, now we die at the don't look back part. Gotta pull the chain 3 times. Oh gosh, my nose. Also, I want to bring this up because you said videos. Hold on. Sorry about that, I had to sneeze. But, I want to say, since you brought up videos, I was going back through some of my old videos. Apparently, my very first stream of Grabbed by the Ghoulies has 1.5 thousand views, apparently, and I don't know when or how that happened. Like, I really don't. Those first few streams, I was terrified of doing the streams alone, so I would have people in a party with me, and not everybody would include their audio on Xbox, so it was just like, there's a lot of silence, and me talking to people that you didn't know were there. Which I guess still counts, because I don't have, like, chat up on, like, stream itself. Let's see. The Don't Look Back, that's where we're at. We're at the Don't Look Back. Where even is that? Yeah, I can't believe that that original stream I ever did has that many views at this point. To me, that's insane. Cat. Hold on. 3, 4, 3, 4, 1, I hope that's right. Yeah. I don't know about you, but sometimes my like eyes get crossed on some of those. I'm like, wait, what? Where did this actually go? Jeez, that's insane. 100,000 views? I would lose my mind if that ever happened. Because I couldn't imagine that many people watching something that I've done. I really couldn't. Also, it's been a long trek. We haven't got to the next part yet. It kind of worries me a little bit, honestly. But maybe we'll see it here in a second. Let's see. We haven't gotten to the chain part. We haven't gotten to a lot of the stuff. And just a minute ago, I was like, I like how much I like about, like how much I know of this game, and I'm like, wait, do I know it as well as I thought I did? Basically, I'll skip through it, hoping to see something, and got their jollies off, and didn't actually watch it through. You think less than 20 people actually watched most of it? Ah. I'm sorry. But you said you made it as a joke though, so. I'm kind of worried right now with not even seeing the turn back thing yet. But I also feel like we are getting close to it at the same time. Don't look back. I was not expecting him to scream at us. You'd have been embarrassed if it was something people actually remembered or anything. I could imagine. Pull the chain 3 times. We gotta do... Where's the chain? Wait, don't you have to do this to get through? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so pull the chain 3 times and fold up mirror on windowsill. So where is the windowsill? There's nothing over there for us. We only have 1 path to go to. Technically 2, because we could have easily just like turn back around and go through the door again. Can we go through? There we go. Oh, I don't like closing these doors because I always have trouble like actually getting the right angle to close it at. Oh, heck, I wanted to go the other way. So this is the point where we get stuck in the elevator and then we get dropped. We gotta find the mirror on the windowsill. We go in the other blood pool room right after. Then go to the room with the wife and floor right after that. Exit the room and go back in for the death. Phone numbers in order. That's just a section with the fur baby painting. And us climbing the room pretty much. Down yellow hallway. Easy mistake of pitfall death. Wait, easy mistake of pitfall death. Raise and miss after you drop down the door on the floor. Click straight ahead at the only exit walking backwards. Okay. We just gotta, I guess, pull these around. Oh, I didn't mention this to you. So, I got the shiny charm in Pokemon Sword and Shield. And I decided to use it. Or I decided to, like, try to get a shiny Pokemon. So, I went with Grookey because I was like, let me see if I can get the starters at least. I'm actually trying to get Grookey 3 times because I kind of do want to get a shiny Living Dex. If I can. But, hold on, where are we at? Default up mirror. Okay.
You know,
I kind of wanted to get
even though you are my rival,
the
and
shiny
the
Living
source
Dex.
of all my sorrows,
I'll wait for it to
you're
get done.
also the only one I can still talk to. The only one who will listen. I'm not sure if it's funny or merely pathetic. Probably both.
Hold on, save. Go into the blood pool room right after. Okay. But before we go in there, I want to say, I was breeding Grookey to get a shiny Grookey. Within 10 or 15 eggs, I got my first one. And I was like, are you kidding me? This is insane. Like, that was extremely lucky. I got it in 10 to 15. Hello, Tina. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. I don't have any in Let's Go Pikachu. I still need to finish Let's Go Pikachu, though. Which one is it? What even is this? Excuse me? Okay, go into the blood pool room right after. Go into the room with the wife and the floor right after that. And then go back in for death. Okay. Pichu, although it's Raichu now. Nice. I don't think I've ever actually seen a shiny Pikachu in game. Or Raichu. Like at all. Considering what the floor. After that, then exit and go back in for death. Now we just have to do the ending section of this, and then we can do chapter 6. Angry but don't worry about it? But Tina, I'm going to worry about it. Because I want everything to be okay. You're a friend of mine. I want you to be happy. I do hope everything has calmed down a bit at least. Which is funny because you weren't even trying to get a shiny Pikachu.
Talk to me.
That makes me think of
Talk to me.
in Pokemon Sun and Moon, the very first Lycanroc I ever saw. I think it's Lycanroc. I think that's what it was called. It's the wolf Pokemon, it's like the fox wolf type Pokemon. I actually, the very first one I encountered in the wild was shiny. And that was like super exciting to get. And I was, because I first saw it and I didn't realize it was shiny. Because I had never really seen it before. And then all of a sudden, I get that, like, the shiny thing to pop up. And I'm like, oh, I need this in my life. I need to catch this right now. But you tried for hours to get shiny Ghastly and nothing. It happens. I've always wanted a shiny Charizard because Charmander was like my first Pokemon. And I love just that family line in general, but I've never been able to get one. But in general, I do tend to have like good luck.
You promised.
Caught 97 Heckin' Ghastlies and lost the chain. Ooh. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about that. It happens though, it really does. 8:53. I gotta ask. What was the longest you hunted for a shiny Pokemon? Like, without stopping? All it is someone saw you playing fetch with Kira in the woods and gone and accused you for screaming and not having control of her. Really? Why would they do that?
This solves nothing. It never has. It never will.
Oh. Alright, let's go over here and finish this section. 3:54. I'm excited. I'm ready to see this last achievement pop. Well, one of these last achievements to pop. Wait, what? Okay. Probably the ghastly you just mentioned. You're not that committed. This might be shocking to you then, maybe. I don't know. In Sun and Moon, I actually farmed for a shiny Phoebus, because I wanted a shiny Melodic. And I played from like 9 or 10 o'clock at night until like 7 or 8 in the morning. Just chaining it, trying to get it. You didn't even know about shinies until Let's Go, though? Shinies go back to gold and silver. And they give you shiny and gold and silver. So did you not play that one? Or did you just not realize that? Because I could see you not realizing it for the Gyarados if you went and fought it, but you weren't really paying attention to it at all, like that much at the beginning.
This. All of it. All of it. All of it.
Let's see. Chapter 6, we have to die in the yellow hallway. Each mistake of pitfall death, we need to fall down the door that we open up and look straight ahead and back up into the wall. You played it, but you guess you didn't realize it. I can see that. Let's see.
I needed something to add the, how should I put it, final touches. A finger. I needed a finger. Chopped it off, easier than sawing a leg. Washed it, dried it in an oven, fell asleep, almost burned it. Will I manage to pull this off?
Okay, so there's not a lot in Chapter 6. Ooh. Yuck indeed. You were 13 when you played Silver? I don't remember how old I was when I played Silver. I played it when it came out, though. When did it come out? Was it 2000? Because if it was 2000, I was about 9. So we gotta die in the yellow hallway. I think the yellow hallway is right before the door room that it was just talking about. Also, it just pulled me back a little bit and forward. Oh, the yellow room is right after this, okay. $19.99, so yeah, probably 2000 for US. Okay, so that's probably 9 o'clock. I was about to say I was 9 o'clock. I was 9 years old back then. Didn't think Pokemon got worldwide releases in. I don't know if it did either. Well, let's see. Yellow hallway. Fall through the door backwards. Jump to the picture pit without pulling up the pictures. Bed on fire room and bandages. Necklace on windowsill. Walk into the area next to it. Then walk into the wife's room and look at everything in room. And then push the wheelchair as far as it goes. And then the knife. And then we're pretty much done. We pretty much have it. I will say, though, out of all the shiny Pokemon I've ever gotten, I want my Melodic back. If I could only get one back, it'd be Melodic. Because I absolutely love that Pokemon. That one is so cool, in my opinion. We should be hitting that room next. Also, Luna is washing herself. That is what you hear. And she immediately went to the loudest part of it. Thought I saw something peering in at me. I'm imagining things. So we gotta back up after falling through that. Which is weird that shiny Pokemon went over your head since did the whole missing since you did the whole missing no thing. Yeah, sorry, I can't read. I didn't even do missing no until much later, and I didn't learn about the whole Mew glitch until much later, where you could actually unlock Mew or catch Mew in Pokemon Red and Blue. I will say, I'm terrified of 100%ing Gold and Silver on the Game Boy because of the whole bad egg thing. We're going to try to get a Celebi. But I know that can actually erase your save file or something. It can corrupt it, I think. Okay, so he did that. We gotta jump to the picture pit without pulling up the pictures. This is the picture pit. Okay. Bed on fire room and bandages. This is just disgusting looking. Do not want. The bed on fire should be right next to us.
Is that her? Can she hear us? This is all fixable, right? No, you don't understand her face, her hands. She will be devastated.
I hope that was what I needed to do. It didn't tell me to pick it up, it just said the room. But the next one just says necklace on windowsill. That's all it says.
God, I am such an idiot. To think that someone like me could ever compete with you in all your sublime beauty, everlasting, immortal.
Walking to the area next to it, there's like nothing here though. Okay. Then walk into the Weiss room, look at everything in the room.
I finally figured it out. And it's all thanks to you. You've showed me that there's no other way. Even now, your sad smile confirms what should have been obvious. We will not speak again.
Gotta look at everything in here too. I can't look at this stuff though. I hope that's fine. I'll take that note. It said everything in the room. That is part of the room. And then the next one says to push the wheelchair as far as it goes in the room. And then the knife in the bathroom. So are we like pushing the wife down the hallway in a wheelchair? Is that what this is? And this is how he sees everything now that she's like this? Is that what that was? Then, last but not least, the knife in the bathroom.
What is taking so long? Open this fucking door! I need to go! Open up! Hell is... Oh, God. No. No, 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 no. What have you done? No!
Alright. Let's do this. So, are we getting the wife and child painting? Are we finally getting it? Let me know. Because I hope so. I hope that's what we're getting, but I don't know. I followed the guide. I did what it said. But is it going to give it to us? I hope so. I really hope it does. And I like this. I don't know why I really like this like little bit of music here. Don't mind me. But I do. But here we go. We're so close to finding out what happens. We're so close to seeing if I actually got it. We are so close and I'm so like terrified right now. I will pull up my alt accounts profile to see the achievements to be like, okay, so we do have this. I don't think I ever actually just looked straight up at the ceiling.
Finally, someone had to bear witness. I couldn't just look at my own work. Art and the artist needed an audience, a critical eye on things. I knew what I had to do. I gouged it, scooped it up like ice cream, felt like a butcher, a monster, but at least there was to come something beautiful from all this filth.
Alright. Here we go. It's time. Time to play checkers again. I am terrified. I am worried. I don't know if we actually pulled this off. We'll find out here in a minute. But I really hope we pulled it off. This is what I wanted. I set out to get this ending. And I want to see us get it. I keep forgetting I have to look like right on the table. But at least I know exactly where all these things are now. I will say, I'm not going to go for the selfish ending after this on stream, since we already have all that stuff done. I'm not going to make y'all sit through that again. We are hopefully going to have the achievement pop after this. Those two brushes were like stuck together. There we go. Easy hackin' peasy. It definitely seems weird to me that you have to just do that at that point in time. That's not the right room. There we go. I'll take that. Thank you very much. And I'll take this. If we actually got the selfish ending, I'd be very sad. 'Cause that's the opposite of what we're going for right now. But if that happens, I don't know what we messed up on. Like, I honestly, I would have no clue at that point. We walk in here. We go back to the chess table. And then we wait for the end. Here it comes. Did we get the actual ending we've been looking for? Did we not get it? What is going to happen? Please, please be the wife and child ending. Please be the wife and child ending. We got it.
Yes, that's it. My love, I am so sorry. No, it's a lie. It's always been a lie. It won't bring them back. I see it now. I know what must be done.
Thank you, Pipjira. Whew. It's been so long and we finally got it. I'm excited. Thank you, Tina. I really appreciate it. I can't believe we finally got all the endings. Oh. Why? Why did... what? Why did he burn himself? Also... Omniscient. There we go, we got it. But... ending sequence, note in child's room area, on floor. Secret save code, hard to decipher what the actual code is in the vid, but starting 0 and go to the stairs and watch them collapse. There is something else we're going to do then. Because it seems like there was something in the final, like, checkers room. I thought there was something after we did that, what we just did. I thought something else would happen. But it looks like there's more to it. It honestly looks like there's something we missed. We're going right back in. Unless this, like, fixes back up right before then. But I'm really confused about this. What an ending. Game over. I wasn't expecting that ending at all. But what was he trying to accomplish? Because he said at the end there after the paintings on, he was like, this won't bring them back. What was he actually trying to accomplish there? I am honestly confused by what was going on there. Does anybody here know? Because I'd like to know. But yes, it says here ending sequence, note in child's room area on the floor. Secret safe code, hard to decipher what the actual code is on the vid. Because I got all this from like a True Achievements thing. But starting at 0, if you move the dial counterclockwise from 10 to 20 to 30 to 40, then from 40 go clockwise to 30 and then to 20, the safe should open. Then go to the stairs and watch them collapse. Light triangles with a little floating house next to it in Checker's room. Even if was wide awake and energized, you doubt you would get it. Just know you shouldn't look back right now, because there's apparently something spooky behind you. But we're gonna load that back up. I'm gonna load up the final step. And we'll just do everything that we're supposed to in Chapter 6. I want to see about this note. But that would also imply there's a safe in there somewhere. Because right now we should only get the wife and child ending, if I'm not mistaken. We gotta die in the yellow hallway. Being setting off ablaze was cool. You also like bad endings? I was hoping for a good ending there. I was not expecting that. The only good ending at all is the selfish ending. Because whenever you put the painting up, it shows like it pulling back and it's like, oh, the picture's in a museum now or something. But hold on. We're missing these two. Got all family mementos and drawings of rodents. But if I go down here on the account that I've only played this on for stream, like I said, I did play a little bit of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Let's see. I played a little bit of it, like I said. Layers of Fear. We got... I think I need to go all the way down to the bottom. Yeah, we've got both of these. So we do have all of them captured on stream. We just gotta wait for this to go. So we die here. We back up in the one hallway. I'm hopeful that this will work. Once we get to the room with all the paintings, we just gotta back up. Which won't be too bad. Not room with all the paintings, but the room where we drop through the door and the floor. I may say this for why the alt account. The alt account was originally made as a joke, because Joey calls everybody Piglet, and so I was like, I'll make an alt account and go with him, because his alt account is like Piglet Sanchez. I'm like Piglet Fernandez. And I went with Fernandez specifically because of Goemon. But I did it for that reason originally, is just to do like a goof off thing with him occasionally, like we'd both go on those accounts and play. And then it quickly became, oh, I could use these for stream. Like, if I already have all the achievements in the game or something, I could just use this account to show off getting all the achievements or something. Because, like, I have done that before. There have been games that I've streamed where I've already completed them on my main account, and I just went with the alt to re-complete them on stream. So you jump into the picture without pulling up the pictures. I've already forgot like half the things we did. But yeah, originally it was used as a joke from something he came up with, and then it became I could use this on stream. No, I have a lot of games that I can't complete on my account. I don't like that I can't complete them, but I'm not gonna not play a game just because of that. I also have games on my main account that have like one achievement and nothing else on them. And have like no intentions of going back to them. At least at the moment.
Is that her? Can she hear us? This is all fixable, right? No, you don't understand her face, her hands. She will be devastated.
This might be weird. You might not see me as a person that play these kind of games, but I actually want to complete all the Tom Clancy games, but I can't do that. Some of them are ridiculous.
God, I am such an idiot. To think that someone like me could ever compete with you in all your sublime beauty, everlasting, immortal.
So, the reason why I said I can't really complete all the Tom Clancy games, there's actually an achievement in the very first Tom Clancy game on the 360 that requires you to be on the top of the solo and the co-op leaderboards. Number 1 in the world on both leaderboards at the same time.
I finally figured it out.
That's on my main account.
And it's all thanks to you. You've showed me that there's no other way. Even now, your sad smile confirms what should have been obvious. We will not speak again.
I saw people talking about that one too on True Achievements, and they're like, at this point, and this was a few years ago, like at this point, if you actually want it, you need to have like 4 or 8 Xbox 360s with that many copies of the game, playing with multiple alt accounts, and just grinding every day for like 8 to 10 hours. And it's like, oh my gosh, I can't do that. I want all the achievements in all the Tom Clancy games, but I'm not going to get that. And that is on my main account right now. I think all I'm missing is multiplayer stuff, which is a shame, but it is what it is. I do like getting achievements. I go for them on my main account all the time.
What is taking so long? Open this fucking door.
It's just, I'm not gonna get all of them.
Open up.
As much as I'd like to.
Hell is. Oh God, no. No, 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 no. What have you done? No.
Especially with certain games having their servers cut off, there's no way I can go back and complete them. Like Army of Two, the 40th Day. The servers aren't actually shut down for that. Like, I could go get multiplayer achievements, but I'd be missing one because you need to use EA's website to make a mask, and they shut that down a long time ago. Like, that ability to do that. I wish I could get that. I will say, though, about that game, the multiplayer achievements, or not the, well, multiplayer and DLC achievements are messed up. Like, if you actually went for the multiplayer achievements before the DLC achievements, for each multiplayer achievement you unlock, the DLC achievement would not unlock, or it might be the other way around. I don't remember which way it is, but one of those ways is accurate. I think I have all of the DLC ones too, so if I ever did multiplayer, it might be bad. Gotta find the note in the child's area on the floor. I might actually pull that video up real quick and see what it does, because I don't remember there being a safe in there. I'm gonna pull up YouTube real quick. I might mute myself for a minute just to make sure I don't include the audio of the YouTube video, but that's just gonna be momentarily.
Finally, someone had to bear witness. I couldn't just look at my own work. Art and the artist needed an audience, a critical eye on things. I knew what I had to do. I gouged it, scooped it up like ice cream, felt like a butcher, a monster, but at least there was to come something beautiful from all this filth.
So, I just got the video up. I'm watching right now. They're like searching the baby area right now. I'm waiting to see the note. That's honestly what I'm waiting on right now. Let's see. It's so dark on the video, like, oh my gosh. Wait, I didn't see them pick anything up in the baby's room. Okay, so they're going back into the room. They're looking around. I didn't even realize that whenever I read it. I thought it was actually in the child's room. It is super dark in the video though. I am going to grab this and go. I have like the corner of my eye on this. Okay, they're waiting on that chip to fall. I don't know what else to call it. I always call these chips. So, that one last extra thing we gotta do, is it actually... Oh no, we're starting to spin. I didn't see them pick up a note yet. I'm gonna pause that while I get to the point where they're at. Oh wait. Like, out of everything, I didn't realize there would be extra stuff in here. Okay, I didn't see exactly where that was, but I saw them pick up a note. Okay. It was after a specific section, though. So, we do this. And then we do the next section right here. It's not going to be immediately after this. It's after the next little part. Kind of wish that would have fallen on my face, but I backed up. I don't know if that would have actually happened sooner or not. It's right after this. Okay. I don't know if we go back to that yet or what. Here it is. What do you stand to win? Okay. Is there anything else from this section? I don't see anything else for them to interact with. They keep looking around the stream like they're looking for something else. Also, their screen is so dark, like I don't understand how they even see what's going on. Like, it's insane to me. So they did that. They're going to like the other different rooms, like looking around and not finding anything. Okay, so they finally went back over here. They went back. They went to the stairs and grabbed that. I'm so confused because I haven't seen the safe that the thing was talking about. So I'm confused as to what we're looking for this like little extra bit. So what are they going to do now? Oh. Oh, okay. There's a safe back here, it seemed like. We already actually have the numbers written down. I didn't see any numbers on that piece of paper, but I didn't see them pick anything else up. Unless they actually pick it up after finding it and I just am a dum-dum. I'm not waiting. But it's fine. Let's do this. So, we want to go counterclockwise from 10 to 20 to 30 to 40. Wait, what? Come on. 10, 20, 30, 40, then 40, back to 30, and then 20. Aha! Well, we didn't do it exactly the way it wanted us to. Were we supposed to do something else after that? Let's see. Then go to the stairs and watch them collapse. Okay. Let's go to the stairs and watch them collapse. I apparently said it weird the first time. Don't mind me. They're not collapsing. So I'm confused about that. Person still looking around. I'm confused by this. What? They collapsed on the one person's video. Very confuzzled by this. It looks like there's something supposed to be happening with the stairs if you look at them. I'm just watching and I'm like, what is happening now? I think that was actually it. I think it's just the stairs collapsing. I wonder if there's like a specific way I should have actually came through here. Or something, I have no idea. I honestly have no clue about this. But those were a few extra things we were supposed to do to get the wife and child ending. Everything worked except for the staircase, apparently. Which makes no sense to me, but hey, it is what it is. Again, I want to say thank you all for stopping by, lurking and chatting. I am counting this as done. Because that was apparently supposed to be part of getting the wife and child ending. We did get it though. I don't know how that actually affects the door or the stairs, but it does. I didn't even remember seeing that. Oh well. Again, thank you all for stopping by, lurking and chatting. We finished the game. I might see about trying to get that again whenever we do the final stream of this in October. But I want to say thank you all for stopping by, lurking and chatting. I hope y'all had a wonderful time with Layers of Fear because we finally beat it. Hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, And I can't wait to see y'all again very soon. Goodbye, everybody. I love you all.